Hello everyone. So today we're going to make a very simple fabric zipper tassel pull. So it's real cute. Mine happens to, I used a fat quarter of fabric for the exterior of this bag. Had enough left over to make the outside of the tassel, and I chose to use black fabric on the back just to kind of give it a little bit more depth. So you can pick the fabrics you like. So let's just dive in. It's very simple, and first thing you got to do is pick your fabrics. So let's look at our fabrics. This is just a couple of pieces of cotton quilting fabric I have ironed. These are I think 5 by 9. You'll make yours to whatever size your tassel cap is and how long you want it to be, but these are 5 by 9. It's a good size for this particular little bag. And let's see, you're going to need some Heat and Bond Ultra Hold. This is fused to the back of these fabrics after you have sized them, and then we will fuse them together, and then we'll have a cute green and white polka dot on one side and the little feathers on the other, but I won't get ahead of myself just yet. So that's it as far as fabric and interfacing is concerned. And then we'll talk about hardware. Well, you're going to need, of course, a zipper that has a zipper pull or a zipper head on it. And you'll need a little tassel. It's like a little miniature tassel cap. I don't know if you can see it. It's tiny. It's so cute. So you're going to need a little tassel cap, and you'll need a little double ring. You can get both these. You can get the tassel caps. They're made for jewelry making actually, but we're using them for our project because it is kind of like jewelry anyhow, isn't it? So you can buy these from Amazon. They come in 5 different colorways. There are different sizes. You don't want to go much smaller than this size, and I'm not sure what this size is, but I'll tell you later on. And you also will need get your different size not jump rings. I think they're called double rings. Anyhow, you want to make sure you get the kind that have 2 loops so that they won't pop off. And you're going to want to put the tassel onto the ring. I've saved us some time and did that ahead of time because I know you don't want to watch me messing around with that. So there's that. And I think that is all you really need. Then we'll talk about hardware. Not hardware, tools. So those are goodies. You will need, not a whole lot. You need your cutting mat, a couple of rulers, rotary cutter. Later on, some tools to put on the tassel. This helps you, if you've seen this one, helps you open up the double ring. Kind of cool. Some glue to secure the tassel top, and some marking utensils. So that's it for that. So what we're going to do is you're going to fuse the fuse the Heat and Bond to the back of your fabric. Make sure you leave a good, half-inch margin from the fabric. I've already fused this, so you can see it. And then once you fuse it, give it a chance to cool off, and then it just peels off just like that. Pretty cool, huh? And then you're going to peel this one off also. So you're going to take these 2 guys and you're going to match them up so that they are even. And you're going to take it to the ironing board and you're going to fuse them together. Make sure that they are wrong sides together so that you see the right sides on the outside. And then when you fuse it, let it cool off, and you'll be impressed that it becomes a pretty stable piece of fabric. Now, I'm not going to make you watch me iron, so I have one ready for us, of course. So this one has been trimmed. I trimmed this one to 4 by 7.5. It's just approximate because I can tell you if 4 inches is way too much for that little tassel top. But the length might be cute. So anyhow, I've trimmed it. You're going to want to trim yours. It feels very sturdy. Okay. Now we're going to turn it over so we can see. Use our ruler. If you look at your tassel cap, it's probably, from the top, it's probably no more than 3/8 of an inch, if that. So you'll measure. So I'm going to just do like a little bit of a 1/4 inch, I think, line, just to be safe, because we don't want to see the markings in our tassel. So you get your pencil or your pen. No one's going to see it, so you can mark it. Okay. And that's just your guideline for when you're doing your cutting. And then we're going to take our trusty little, what is this one? This is the Olfa, I think it's the 28mm rotary cutter. I love the little ones. Those are great for doing this more finesse type cutting. And we're going to take our ruler, and just like the previous tutorial, we're going to make 1/8 of an inch cuts. So I'm going to start doing that. Take your time. You're going to start at the top of the line that you drew, and then just making nice little cuts. Take your time. So I'm just cutting, I'm starting at that top of the drawn line, going all the way down. Make sure you don't go past the top of the line, or you're going to have to start over again. Ask me how I know. Okay, so we're just going. And you can move your little fringe to the right if it helps you see better. Now I know that this is, wow, like I said, way too much fringe to fit in my tassel cap, but I'm going to go ahead and cut it, and then we'll trim it. I may actually have enough for two. Try to keep them straight. Maybe don't talk while you're doing it, like me. It's gonna be so cute. I'm not a big fan of cute, as you might know, but sometimes cute rocks. Well, this is cute, and I like it, and I'm having fun making these and making the pouches. Watch out for that guy. And I've made a couple of these now, and they seem to be really holding up well. I'm not seeing them separating or fraying, which is, I was afraid of that. Get it? Fraying. Oh, sorry. So I'm really happy so far about this. Yeah, almost done. One more fringe. Okay, so we have our cute little grass skirt on that side. We got our feathers on that side. Now you can decide which one do you want to be, showing the most, or which do you want to show the least? So I think we'll go with the polka dots on the back. So here's our cute little grass skirt. On the top is our 1/4 inch line, if you can see. So we're just going to put this on our mat. Well, the first thing we're going to do is do a rough fit for the tassel holder. So I'm just going to roll this up a little bit like so. I can kind of eyeball how much will fit. That looks pretty good. Maybe a little bit more. Like so. Okay, so that looks like I'm going to just eyeball it there, and we're going to, excuse my reach, get some scissors here. We'll just trim off about that much. A little extra. So it actually isn't enough for 2. So now, again, I'm just doing a rough fit. It's not very tight. See if it fits. Nope. So I'm going to cut off a tiny bit more. I'm sure there's more scientific ways of doing this, but you know, we have time now. All right, so now I've trimmed it, tried taking away a good, I don't know, 1.5 inches less than what I needed if you wanted to be more efficient than me. And now we get our 1/4 inch double-sided tape, and we're going to put, if we can find it, the elusive starting point right here. We're just going to put a piece on top of that, top of the tassel that we marked earlier. The same little 1/4 inch mark there around the top. If you cut too much like I did, cut it off. Stuff is sticky. Get off of me. Okay. Give it a nice little press. Take it off. And now, just like before, we're going to roll this super, super tight and take a little bit more time than we did when we did our rough fit. And just roll it up. Keep the top even. And she's cute. Now we'll do another fit and our little tassel cap. See how we did? Oh, I'm getting good at this, huh? First time it fit. That hasn't happened yet. So, yay for me. All right, so a perfect fit. Adorable. Now, we're going to take it out, get some of our Gutermann Creative Glue. It's my favorite glue now. And we'll put a little squirt inside the cap. You don't need too much, but I probably put too much, so you're going to want to wipe off the excess. We'll put this back in and then just kind of twist it on. Like I said, if you have any excess glue, take it off now. Make sure she's nice and tight. Get rid of the glue. Jeez. Okay. So now she needs to set, but isn't that cute? Can you see? So we're going to let her just sit for a second. And so next up, we have our zipper. Now, it has the donut pull on it, and you have options now. You can put a lobster clasp on this little ring here if you wanted to and attach it that way. You can, and then leave the donut pull, or you can put the lobster clasp on here, take out the pull, and attach it that way. Or you can do it my way, or the way, a way, not the way. Okay, so next we're going to, we're going to remove this donut pole from the zipper head, because we're going to just attach our tassel pull by itself. So just use the tool you can, and you're going to gently open up. Be careful you don't scratch the hardware. You might have a better tool. Just gently open up and push that back, and then you're going to take off this little guy here. And while this is still open, you're going to put that underneath it, and we will use these nice little soft pliers to close that back up. So all you do is put it underneath there, give it a push, and it's not coming off anytime soon. And now you have your tassel zipper pull. Isn't that pretty? That's going to make a lot of fun bags. Oops, I got a little carried away because the glue wasn't set. Let me put it back in. You didn't see that, okay? All right, so the glue has to set, otherwise your poor tassel will come out. So that is how to do a zipper pull. Isn't that cute? That's it for now. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, have a great day.